Welcome into this segment of For the Children. Dr. Michael Ramsey joins us today from the Dothan Pediatric Clinic. And Dr. Ramsey, welcome back. Good to have you on, as always.
Thank you for having me back.
We're talking about attention deficit hyperactive disorder. Did I say that right?
Sure.
And I guess, you know, obviously there's methods of handling that during the school year, but what are some things for summertime that you do with ADHD?
Right. We think about ADHD primarily affecting school hours, but when these kids get out of school and are home with a parent or a different caregiver, it can pose some challenges of its own. First of all, the question for families becomes, do I continue with medication over the summer or not? And I think that's something that has to be individually decided with your doctor. For the most part, young children tend to be more hyperactive with ADD, and older children tend to be more inattentive. So a lot of younger children do continue with their medication over the summer because of that hyperactivity. Older children a lot of times will leave that off. So I do think that's something that has to be individualized with your doctor. But when you do have a child with ADHD who's home for the summer, some tips to kind of help manage that impulsivity and that hyperactivity is those kids really thrive on structure. And so the tendency in summer is to just let things fall where they may, take each day as it comes, and this becomes really stressful for the child, and it manifests as increased activity, a lot of anxiety, sometimes some whininess, and so having a structure or a plan for each day and letting that child know what that is very helpful. Summer camps are very helpful, very fun way to get kids out and to have a plan for the day. And then I think also making sure they're getting plenty of exercise. That's one way to kind of combat that extra energy that they do have. So planning outings to the swimming pool or to the park or calling friends over to play basketball. I think those are things that are helpful. And then making sure they're eating the right things, not sitting in front of the TV junking out on potato chips and candy during the day, and that they're getting plenty of sleep at night. All those things kind of help even out the temperament of the child, and I think will help the family cope much better over the summer.
So the key is keeping a routine. I said before we came on, give them Adderall and make them clean the house all day.
Well, you know, if you can get them to clean the house, that would be great. But I do think, I think just embracing those things that make those children so fun, their spontaneity and their enthusiasm for life, and kind of channeling it to something that is much more productive, I think helps the family and helps the child build on some self-esteem things that can carry over to the school year.
Okay, very good, very good. Structure, structure, structure.
Exactly.
That's the name of the game. Well, thanks for coming by today. If you at home have any questions on this issue, we'll be glad to help you out. Email us, morning@WTVY.com, and we'll shoot the question over to Dr. Ramsey and let him give us expert analysis. If you'd like to watch this again, you can go to WTVY.com.